Hi, this is Brian with the Ensemble Edge Cloud team. In this video, we'll show you how to make changes to your vRouter configuration in the CLI, and we'll do that by adding a firewall to our current configuration. Let's go. We're starting in the connector CLI. I opened an SSH session into it from the Ensemble director. Now we open a console to drop into the vRouter. You can tab out the commands once you type enough, as you see. And we log into the vRouter CLI. Now in the vRouter CLI, we want to edit running so we can edit the running config. The configuration environment is a tree hierarchy, and since our service is in the main VRF, let's go down there and look at the configuration. We can see that our configuration has a DHCP server and a NAT, but we don't see a firewall, and that's what we want to add. So now we navigate down in the firewall configuration tree. IPv4, filter, and we put an input policy that drops everything. And if we do a show config, we see the configuration change we added. Keep in mind we haven't committed the change yet, so this is just looking at the staging config at this point. You can go up a level in the config hierarchy by typing 2 periods, like I'm showing here. And we can look at the config again from the main VRF level. Now that we have a default policy that drops everything on input, we'll want to add some explicit rules for input traffic and forwarding traffic. So let's go to the top of the hierarchy. You can get to the top from any point by typing /. I'm just going to paste the firewall rules, and I'm pasting out the full command, which is a faster way to add changes when you already have what you need. You can do this from any level in the hierarchy. And we commit the configuration changes. This puts them into effect. Now let's go down to the VRF main to look at the final config and see what we did. We've set a policy that drops everything coming into the router except for already established sessions. This protects addresses in our router VRF from attacks coming from external networks. And we set a policy that blocks forwarding traffic directly from the external network to client machines on the LAN side of the router. We're happy with that, so let's copy the running config to the startup so this configuration is permanent and survives power cycle events. Now we've shown the steps to modify a vRouter configuration to add a firewall. I think you'll find a lot of the CLI structure to feel familiar to you. So give it a try, and thanks for watching.